Please, the big reveal, Mark Halperin.
The Honorable Albert Gore of Tennessee. Look, there's a huge vacuum. The Republican Party right now doesn't have a candidate, I don't think, today who can beat her. That could change over time. There's clearly some unhappiness with her. There's huge, in the political community, huge recognition that as strong as she is in so many ways, she's not showed herself to be without vulnerability during this book tour. I don't know that Al Gore will run against her, but I do know that of all the other people talked about running against her, I don't think anybody has his strengths. And I think Al Gore would like to be president, and I think if he decided to do it, it would be a matchup worth watching. And again, I think he's got a better chance of beating her in the primary today than any Republican does to beat her in a general election.
Now, are you just stirring the pot, or is this based on some reporting you have?
Well, I'm not saying he's going to do it. I'm just saying if he did, he brings enormous strengths within the Democratic Party to capture, you know, the anybody but Hillary support. If she's dinged, continues to be dinged, you start with a pretty big percentage of the vote. And he'd come in as an underdog. He wouldn't have to do very well against her in order to be seen as a victor. He's won the Iowa caucuses. She hasn't. Climate change.
But again, as the catalyst for those conversations from someone in the Gore side of things saying, oh yeah, he's interested, or the catalyst being that you were just looking for somebody to be a nemesis to Hillary Clinton.
People besides me who know Gore better than I do say that there is a vacuum right now, and that she's extraordinarily vulnerable, but she's not vulnerable to Bernie Sanders. She's not vulnerable to Howard Dean. I don't think she's vulnerable to someone who's got what Gore has. Again, he's won Iowa, he's won the national popular vote, and he has a history with them, as Chuck pointed out, that could animate a run.